I definitely don't know everything, and I could be totally wrong in what I'm saying. So if I am, please leave something in the comment section and correct me. That's all. Don't get mad at me because I'm saying what I'm saying. Just, give me some guidance, because I might need that. And, hopefully I can say something that is of value to you. So what's up, y'all? This is Big Bro Ty, aka Ty Shy, and today we are talking about when should you fight. I will say it's a big difference between how I am now and how I used to be. Back in the day, I say when I was very, very young, I didn't want to fight at all. But I had uncles and they was kind of like roughnecks, so some of them had me fighting people 2 at a time and 3 at a time. So I always knew how to fight, you feel me? I knew how to get out of the jam. But I never liked it. I always had to, be pressured into fighting. So when I got older, I kind of relied on my aggression, you know what I mean? I started having temper and all kind of stuff. And, I got into situations where it wasn't good for me, because where I'm from in Chicago, it's a lot of gangs, it's a lot of tough guys as well, and you just can't whoop everybody. Yeah, man, if you don't check your temperature, you feel me, somebody else gonna cool you off real quick. I didn't want to die young, so I had to, figure out how to survive. It's times where you need to fight, and it's times where you need to just walk away from it. If you get killed, that's the worst case scenario. I would say don't engage in a fight if somebody got a weapon. Now, if it's a fair fight and it's gonna be a fair fight, like boxing, for instance, both y'all gonna wear gloves. That's okay, because it's a fight and ain't none one of y'all gonna kill each other, hopefully. But if it's like a gunfight or something like that, you gotta think about it. Is it worth you winning and then losing your whole life? It kind of reminds me of like when the Bible say, what is it for a man to gain the world but lose his soul? Yeah, man, sometimes it's not worth winning. Nobody wants to be a loser, but every fight is not worth fighting or winning or any of that, because sometimes when you win, you lose harder than you win. So, I hope that makes sense. I've had to learn, because I do have, family members that I love and want to protect forever. But I had to learn, like, if I really want them to be protected, I want them to be strong, I have to step back and let them see how strong or weak they are. And then I have to let them become as strong as they need to be. So it's not about me jumping up and trying to fight your battles all the time. It's about you learning when to fight and when not to fight. You feel me? Because if I jump in the way every time, somebody can end up, hurting me to the point where I ain't here no more, or I could hurt them and then I'll be in prison, so I'm not here no more, or I could be disabled and then you go and do the same thing, and now my life is just ruined because I'm trying to protect somebody that had to learn a lesson whether I'm around or not. So sometimes you got to figure out, like, the person that you fighting for, is it your place to fight this fight, or if you are getting in the way of what God is trying to do for them, you feel me? So sometimes trial and tribulation is allowed by God so that this person can be humbled. And sometimes we jump up and we get in the way of that. So you might have, let's just say, for example, a woman, and she's with a guy, and he's abusive, and you want to step in, you feel me? Because it's just how you feel about, like, your mother and your sisters and your daughter, if you ever have one. You just don't like that kind of stuff. A man beating on a woman is not cool at all. I feel like it would be foolish to jump in and try to fight somebody and possibly, like I say, lose your life or your freedom or whatever, and not know if this woman wants that. You feel me? Like some of these women actually will get abused and then go right back to the guy. So now you just jeopardize your family, your friends, and everybody else that's gonna need you in the future because you had to jump into a fight and lose your life or lose your freedom. So I just feel like, sometimes you gotta know when to fight and when not to fight. And that's the basis of this video. Like, sometimes you just need to know more, and sometimes you just need to mind your own business and just handle your responsibilities. But then again, sometimes you need to fight, and I think we all know, like, when enough is enough. You know what I mean? When you can't take it no more, you just can't take it no more, whether it's right or wrong. So it is what it is, you feel me? I'm I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I know it's a lot more to say about this topic, but I want y'all to drop that in the comments. Let me know, when do you think is a horrible time to fight, and when do you think it's time to fight? If somebody did this or said this, I'm for surely fighting. Let me know when that time is, and we gonna go from there, man. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate y'all comments, man. I love knowing what y'all think, and I love the fact that y'all are able to see what each other thinks. So, keep them comments going, man. And thank y'all for watching this video, man. It's Big Bro Ty saying thanks again. Peace.